Alright, let's give, I've already forgotten the name of this, Lismore Country Club a go. It's by iinspector. Is that the name? Yeah, iinspector. So, what do we got here? Okay. Little frowny green up there to potentially get in my way. Nice. Okay, so this is a relatively gentle opener. It's a bit bare, but we'll see how that goes as we go along. This green, though. Oh, okay, this green's bothering me. Maddie's here, he can maybe comment on this too, but these kind of like saddle things bug me. Something fierce. And then the spot where the pin is, we've basically got 9 yards of width. Is that, no, sorry, 9 feet of width. That's 3 feet, not 3 yards, Wayne. Yeah, we got about 9 feet of width we have to hit, otherwise we're going to go somewhere off, away from it. Although I guess the left side's helping, but still. Okay, yeah, Maddie's agreeing with me. I don't really remember playing golf courses ever that have kind of a saddle in them like that. In real life, I mean, I imagine it'd be a drainage issue. And probably a cutting the green issue, but it just looks weird. Bonus, he is a tuneman, that's right. Hey there, Lucas. We are at... Geez, I keep forgetting. What's this called? Lismore Country Club. Internal Biarritz. Yeah, kinda. That tree on the left is bothering me because it's kind of in the way. Hey there, MVP, how's it going? Bushes too. Yeah, bushes too. It's just, I don't think it's going to come into play, but it's getting in the, it's basically taking away my view of the green, which is unfortunate. I always like to be able to see it if I can. Yeah, a bit bare up here now. So we've got a bunch of planting at the back, at the tee, sorry, but then up the green there really isn't anything. New designer stuff. Yeah, just pulled some courses out of the completed courses thread that had people who didn't seem like they had too many courses or hadn't any posts, so I kind of assumed that probably meant not very many posts, or not very many posts, so that probably meant not very many courses. Let's see what we've got. Didn't hit it. Okay. Pretty big green. Bunker missing a little something. Maybe. I'd have to maybe get into it to see. It looks a hair flat. I don't know. I'd have to probably be in there to see it better. Okay. Now we give a drivable par 4. Yeah, there's just some areas where it's just missing something. Like the holes are playable enough. It's just Oh, I didn't aim that far enough right. PlayStation 4 freaked out there. Okay. Pretty big green again. I don't know if that's so that you can make it play more like in the 340 range, or if there was a reason for that other than it's just big. Maybe I should a little faster next time. Oh, that's right, Bundy. I saw him teasing something on Facebook, or not Facebook, sorry, Twitter. I'm curious what he's up to. Okay, what are we doing here? So we could anger Grubbelar and just leave it up here, or we can try and bash it down the hill. Well, let's try to bash it down the hill. Was there any doubt? Dude, like seriously, I wasn't laying up. So that is kind of an interesting design. Okay. It was fun. That much I will say. Yeah, again, we got that kind of sideways, well, the ridge kind of over there, which makes this green part of the green not really. Ow. I knew that. I felt that one. Well, this isn't going to be any fun now that I've got to come down that hill. Again, really big green. Planting there's interesting. Yeah, that's true. In reality, this hole would work better than the game. Yeah, I think you're right, because in reality, first of all, in this game, if I lose my ball, well, I've got, tons. The only way to lose a ball is hitting in the water. And then, yeah, I wouldn't be able to carry it to get it down there, so I just have to. Everyone in the bar is Bryson in this game, that's right. Okay, so now we got another drivable par 4. Hang on. So, why don't I hit driver here? Like, what's my reasoning for not hitting driver? That would be my question. And I'm sounding cranky today, but yeah, Maddie just said the exact same thing. And then the last hole, the grass wouldn't. Yeah, the rough wouldn't let you go all the way down the hill like that. No, you're right. There's no risk at all, and there's not really a place to lay up to if you want to. Oh, that came out better than I expected. Yeah. Yeah, when you're making for the designer, one of the suggestions I'd make is if you're gonna make a drivable par 4, great, because I love them. But make me think about it a little bit. Right, make it where it's maybe a shot, and it doesn't even have to be in all wind conditions, but make it where it's an option, but give me a reason to think why am I not going to do it, right? So that because if I don't pull the shot off, I'm in something really bad. On that hole, it was just, I mean, if I was playing in real life, even I would take driver. Why wouldn't I? There's no reason not to. So, yeah, just look at that. Now we got a pretty good dogleg left. There's always a tree right there, because there is. So then I'm going to just drill it. I have to be honest, this isn't my favorite style of hole. It works, I guess, but it's not my favorite. The bunker there is kind of... Hang on a second. Why is that out of bounds? I'm not sure you needed to make that out of bounds when it's already water. Just leave it as hazard, unless in playtesting you've had it get caught up there or something. I don't see a reason for that to be out of bounds. And then this green is massive. Yeah, the green's far too big, unfortunately. Stock shape, yeah. Oh. Look at that. That's just awesome. Yeah, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah. Bank fenced off. Yeah, but I agree, Bundy, but it doesn't need to be out of bounds, I don't think, personally. So what you've got there really is the bank is out of bounds, but the water isn't. This doesn't make a huge amount of sense. Okay. This is just a 3-wood up here. There's no real reason not to do anything else. Or, sorry, no real reason to do anything else. And then the tree just sitting there. Yeah, I'm not... So I've hit it basically... Okay, it's left side, but still, I'm in the fairway, and now this tree is just there to bother me. It's not in the way or anything. It's just, like I said, it's just there to bother me. And then another just ginormous green. That was a 3-wood and a gap wedge. That is huge. And then you've got the bunkers are just mirror images of each other. Yeah, that hole made me think a bit off the tee. It just after that. Ooh. Alright, so some engineers are going to get on your case about that bridge, whether it can support anybody, but... Is it kind of... Is it an obstacle thing, or has that thing got some slope in it, the bridge? Yeah. Island greens are fun, Maddie. That bridge wouldn't be any fun to walk on, but I don't have to, so that's good. Just this needs to be cleaned up a little bit, I think. There's just some areas where it's just a little inconsistent. Yeah. I imagine this took you quite a while to do, too. I mean, it looks cool. Okay, par 5. These trees bothering me. I just don't... So, okay, yeah, I can hit a 3-wood over here, I guess. But the waypoint's there, which is where the trees are. So... seems like the area that the designer wants me to play it to, I've got to go over trees to get there. I'm not sure why I need to do that. I mean, it's kind of a dog leg, but... well, that's... that bunker could use some smoothing too. Okay. Yeah, there's just... it's almost like... or... whoa, look at that thing go. Three 6-meter lob wedge from the... okay. The game does make some issues on occasion. I almost wonder if... this is me just spitballing, but I imagine that Island Green took forever, and then it was the rest of the course kind of suffered for it. That didn't seem like it should have been that far away either. Yeah. So how did it end up there, my second shot? Oh, it's just downhill all the way. Alright. So basically it's impossible to hold that green, so... oh, now the chat's going on about where the game gives you some goofy shot suggestions. Okay. Yeah, again, it's kind of bare, and it just isn't really... it's a tree kind of here and there, usually in an annoying place. Need to smooth around those bunkers a bit. You don't really want to have it kind of doing this after the bunker, if you can help it. So... alright, so hang on, what are we doing? Okay, so now we're cutting over there for this being a par 5. So then hang on. If I'm not going to lay up, because Grubble will be mad if I do, but I guess I lay up there. There's not really a reason not to just go, though. Is there? Like, I'm not really seeing it. Yeah, I know. I know, Grubbler. It's Twitch. That's why I try to repeat some of it. I have no idea. It's whatever the default is, Manatee. I didn't check. Yeah, the bunkers out in the fairway could have been a bit bigger and then flattened a bit more, or sorry, smoothed. I can kind of see what he's trying to do here. It's tough to make good golf courses. That's what it comes down to. And so that's why, Maddie and Ben and Canuck and, Petty and McConnell and Victory and everybody. I don't want to miss anyone, but all you guys are... that's why everybody fawns over the courses, because it's so hard to do it. Okay, another one where I can run it on, but... did that go downhill? No, okay, it's just the way that it is. It's 181 speed. Okay, that explains some things too. Less stock shapes would improve the appearance. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, I almost wonder if that Island Green took up so much time that the rest of the course maybe didn't get quite as much attention just to get the course out. I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. don't think the greens are very firm now I'm thinking about it, Manatee, because I've hit shots into the green that have stopped pretty quickly, so I don't think they are. Okay. So there's a pretty good slope from up here. This should kick left pretty good, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. And then, so what's the... Okay, so I mean that's a reasonable dogleg. That tree on the left, though, just... That would be, I think, my overall comment with the planting would be there's really not enough of it, but what there is kind of in the wrong place. Which is harsh, but that tree, I don't think it should be there. You're covering, like, that shouldn't be left pin, you're behind the tree. It just, tree should be to the side, not right in front. Yeah, the way it's done the crowds is a bit odd. Okay. So we've gone uphill here. This is a better hole. I mean, the tournament object is in kind of an odd spot, and yeah, there's just people kind of scattered around that. Now, I mean, that's easy enough to do. If I just turn the crowds off, that goes away, right? So, I think, maybe. Yeah, this hole's good. I like this hole. Green's maybe a bit big again. Bunkering, yeah, that bunker's bathtubby. And it's kind of... I don't know how in play it is. The blind shot here is unfortunate. It's close, though. Oh, that shot right on me. I mean, I caught it a bit slow, but... The crowd's being socially distant. Maybe, yeah. I don't know, Bundy. I just leave them on because they don't really bother me that much, but I know Ben always wants to turn them off. Yeah, I think that bunker's just kind of there. And this is where good designers, great designers, really. Ooh, that bird looks like it could take my golfer away. I think that's where good and great designers really separate themselves, is the holes make sense. Right now here, the center line hazard doesn't make a huge amount of sense because of where it is. It's a par 4 that's 500 yards and it's uphill. Why would I ever go back here? Stadium court, yeah. Yeah, the way they do the crowds is odd. See, that tree makes more sense than this bunker does. As much as I don't like trees being there. But yeah, that first bunker's never in play. So unless it's just decorative, that would be the kind of... I mean, if that was a real life course, that would infuriate me because it would come into play for people who don't hit it as far, which are typically not as good of players, and the good players would never see it. So could be designed for a shorter driver, maybe. But I think it was only like 240 to the end, like 250 to the end of it. So I think most drivers would get over that pretty easily. Not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Manatee. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, McTrees. Hey man, how's it going anyways? I didn't see you there, sorry. Yeah, The greens are a bit big. There's a few things that can be worked on here to make this course better, or make the next course better. Sorry. There's nothing that's glaringly poor that affects the playability of the course. It's just kind of, eh. Thing is, there's so many great courses that it's easy to kind of get down on courses that aren't great because there's so many great ones. Oh, I'm not sure about this. Okay. Not sure about this. I have to go for this too, don't I, Grubbler? I'm not allowed to lay up. An island drivable par 4. Okay, well, it's not a full driver. Am I better off just lofting the crap out of this thing? This is awkward distance for me. Uh-oh, now where am I going? Okay. Yeah, okay, in all seriousness, I mean, I'm going to go for it because it's fun. I could see where this could potentially work. But man, that's risky to go for that in a design. And I mean, in playability, it's again, it's fine. Like I've hit a bit of a pull, and I'm actually still on the planet. Oh, that came screaming out of there. It must have been way. It was, of course, it was way downhill. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit ambitious. Again, it's just 3 courses I played today were newer designers, and it all seems to be the same. Where it's getting all fancy and exciting before really getting kind of the basics down, which I appreciate. Is getting basics down is boring as hell. It's way more fun to just start playing. Okay, now this is maybe where things get a bit okay. I have to go for it here too. I mean, I can't because I don't have a shot, but it's actually more than 90 degrees, Lucas. That's about a $1.10, $1.20. Yeah. So hang on. If I play out to here, I leave myself 140, and I've got to hit it. I can see a scenario where I hit 3 wood here, and I'm blocked. It wouldn't be as bad if that last tree in the corner wasn't there, but I still, it's. Yeah, maybe not. I mean, I am. Although, I mean, the suggestion that this was designed with a shorter driver in mind is starting to make more sense because all the drivable holes have been kind of just over 300, which is too much for this driver, but for a shorter driver, it might be just fine. Okay, what about 184? Okay. Easy. We're just going to play hockey back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, I think that and this is maybe where my playthroughs can be helpful, because I know there's been a couple people that had design courses and then they see me play it with this driver and they go, oh, I didn't even think of that. Nice easy bogey. Okay, now what do we got? Okay. There's a car. I can win a car again. That could be cool. I would like to see the fairway come out here more. Just it with this length of hole. Like, how do I get at that pin? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit a hybrid or a 4-iron or something and stick it there. So I need some way of being able to. Jeepers. Never mind. Now if I'm going to hit it like that, and do what you want. Heads up, guys. But yeah, it's just there's no real shot in there. Is the default driver like 270, McTrees? I saw your comment. I just was. Yeah, I'm not. I'm sure I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised that so many people use just the default one. I mean, it's easy for me to forget that it exists. I just kind of assume everybody uses this driver, so. Alright, and then the finisher's a par 5. Split the fairway at the end. Again, the bunkers are there, they're just not. They're easily avoidable. And yeah, the more I play this, the more that I'm thinking this driver wasn't in mind with the design, because the fairway seems to cut off right where my driver might end up going. Yeah, you can play for 270, but even then, it's still quite a ways off to the left. I don't know. And then again, not really. Was that fairway? No, it's rough. So again, there's no real room to run it in, unless you come this way, I guess. We're just going to take 3-wood right at it. Hope we get a nice bounce. Oh, bounced a bit right. Okay. First design is what it looks like. There's some strategy that could be done better. There's some bunkering that could be done better. There's some planning that could be done better. There's some risks. I mean, on the one hand, I don't mind it when new designers take something on, try to play with it. I just wonder if that's the kind of thing you should be doing on a first course you're submitting to TGCTours, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think it's good to experiment with that kind of stuff. There's somebody I was talking to in stream, and he had mentioned that he had created 5 different courses before he published his first one. So he had already been kind of playing around with ones that just people didn't see. I thought that wasn't a bad idea. I don't know. But yeah, there's just, I think this is true for just about any new designer. Like, I think first thing is it's Canucks and B101's tutorials. I mean, that's a broken record, and the reviewers, I'm sure, get sick of typing that in the not approved thread because it comes up so often. But the other thing is look at the courses that are really well regarded and look at what they do. And understand that to make a good course in this game takes forever. You're not going to get a good course in a short period of time. Like, they spend hours and hours and hours doing the things that they do, and a lot of it's tedious. So, on this one, again, I've said it a couple times, I like repeating myself, it almost looks like the island hole that we kind of see there took up a bunch of time, and the rest of the course was kind of just like, well, here's a course. It's playable. You can have fun on it. It's not a great course, unfortunately. It's okay. Was it? Anyway, so yeah, hopefully just keep playing with it. Check those tutorials out, and then I guess to make the decision too. Is making tour quality courses your goal, or is it you just want to mess around and design it? Because that's fine too. But in order to have them be better, that's the kind of stuff you're going to want to do. All right.